Welcome to the Poetry Club Online. We're into November now, and thoughts turn to Remembrance Day or Memorial Day or Veterans Day. It's a time of remembrance. I found a few poems online that I will share with you, and here we go. This one is called Field Maneuvers by a Richard Aldington, and he lived from 1892 to 1962. And I think this is meant to be outpost duty, but I'll read the verses to you. The long autumn grass beneath my body soaks my clothes in dew. Where my knees press into the ground, I can feel the damp earth. In my nostrils is a smell of crushed grass, wet pine cones, and bark. Through the bronze pine trunks glitters a silver segment of road. Interminable squadrons of silver and gray horses pace in long ranks the blank fields of heaven. There is no sound. The wind hisses gently through the pine needles. The flutter of finches' wings about my head is violent as distant thunder, and the shrill flight of a gnat sounds loud and clear. I am to fire at the enemy column after it has passed, but my rifle, loaded with blank, lies untouched before me. My spirit follows the gliding clouds, and my lips murmur of the Mother of Beauty, standing breast high in golden broom among the English pine woods. The next one came under a heading I found, Memorial Day, by Alfred Joyce Kilmer, and it's called Dulce el Decorum Est. The bugle echoes shrill and sweet, but not of war it sings today. The road is rhythmic with the feet of men at arms who come to pray. The roses blossom red and white on tombs where weary soldiers lie. Flags wave above the honored dead, and martial music cleaves the sky. Above their wreath-strewn graves we kneel. They kept the faith and fought the fight. Through flying lead and crimson steel, they plunged for freedom and the right. May we, their grateful children, learn their strength who lie beneath this sod, who went through fire and death to earn at last the accolade of God. In shining rank on rank arrayed, they march, the legions of the Lord. He is their captain unafraid, the Prince of Peace, who brought a sword. This one here is a little bit different. It's What Governments Say to Women, Alice Duer Miller, 1874 to 1942. The law compels a married woman to take the nationality of her husband. In time of war, help us. Your country needs you. Show that you love her. Give her your men to fight, aye, even to fall. The fair, free land of your birth. Set nothing above her, nor husband, nor son. She must come first of all. And in time of peace, what's this? You've wed an alien, yet you ask for legislation to guard your nationality. We're shocked at your demand. A woman, when she marries, takes her husband's name and nation. She should love her husband only. What's a woman's native land? A little bit different. Different expectations in different times, I guess. Robert Frost is well known amongst the literary world, and this one is called Not to Keep. Now, Robert lived between 1874 and 1963. They sent him back to her. The letter came, saying, and she could have him. And before she could be sure there was no hidden ill, under the formal writing, he was in her sight. Living, they gave him back to her alive. How else? They are not known to send the dead. And not disfigured visibly his face, his hands, she had to look, to ask. What was it, dear? And she had given all, and still she had all. They had, they the lucky. Wasn't she glad now? Everything seemed won, and all the rest for them permissible ease. She had to ask, what was it, dear? Enough. Yet not enough. A bullet through and through, high in the breast, nothing but what good care and medicine and rest, and you a week, can cure me of to go again. The same grim giving to do over for them both. She dared no more than ask him with her eyes. How was it with him for a second trial? And with his eyes, he asked her not to ask. They had given him back to her, but not to keep. The final poem is one that we say every year at every Remembrance Day service I've ever attended. In Flanders Field, we were very lucky to have it written by a Canadian, Dr. John McCrae. And I think it has stood the test of time, written during the First World War. It pretty much says it all. Here we go. In Flanders Fields, the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Fields. Well, we've come to the end of our Poetry Club online, and I hope to see you next time back in the lecture theater of the North Battleford Library. Take care.